Facebook Marketplace for Realtors. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down 3 specific ways that you can start generating leads completely for free this year on Facebook. Now, the third thing is probably something that you've never done, so you'll want to stick around till the end of this video. Now, if you've never set this up on Facebook, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go to Facebook Marketplace, you'll click on Create New Listing, and you want to list it as a home for sale. Right? They have item for sale, vehicles, that type of stuff, but you'll want to select an actual home for sale. This will make sure that we're showing it to the right people on Facebook. Now, you're going to want to add a nice image of a home, so green grass, blue sky, nice curb appeal, and again, just an average middle of the road home. Now, typically you want to use something that's copyright friendly, so preferably not an active listing, right? You could use maybe an old photo of a listing that you sold in the past, right? As long as you have permission to do that. Or alternatively, if you do have permission from your brokerage to market those listings, then you can simply use any photo within your brokerage, okay? You're going to go through, you're going to add all the details. So it's going to be a home for sale, right? You're going to add the property type, beds, baths, price, location, description, square foot. These are all mandatory things that you have to enter inside of Facebook. So again, just make these standard. They don't have to be anything specific, anything crazy. Just make them standard as you fill out the property details. Just actually move through it and get that listing active, right? So you're going to go ahead and click next. Now, this is where most people fail in this situation as well, is they don't post it in enough groups to actually get enough exposure. So the first thing is public groups on Facebook, and the second thing is real estate related groups on Facebook as well. So you're going to want to join like 10 or 15 of these groups in total, and by the time you're done getting approved into all those groups, you should have around 6 to 8 groups that you're in to at least have 50, 100,000 in exposure, obviously depending on where you're from. But the key thing here is we want to get the most amount of exposure as possible. Okay. Now, again, once you're on this page, you want to select as many real estate related groups as possible, also public groups like we just talked about. Again, this is really just going to help you blast it out to more people. The second thing that I'm going to talk about today is actually crafting a unique offer or a lead magnet. Okay. So some common offers that you've probably seen out there, both on organic and paid marketing channels, is custom list of homes, right? Free home valuation, click to get a value, distressed foreclosed homes. Those are typically very common ones that I see a lot of agents use. Now, a couple of unique, different creative offers that you could use as well are as follows. So these are some that we actually use with our clients as well, and I threw in a couple new ones here for us today. So VIP home seller program, VIP home buyer program, your home sold guaranteed, sell your home without a realtor. So this is a different type of listing strategy with mirror listings. Not available in every market, but a unique strategy for sure. Home seller blueprint or home buyer blueprint, right? So basically you want to craft a unique offer, right? Something that's new, right? Something that's different that people aren't used to seeing, and basically package it in a more attractive way, right? Now, when it comes to the graphics for these campaigns, typically what you'll do is you obviously want to make it real estate specific. So you're probably going to have like a picture of a house, right? Some sort of house logo, something like that, real estate related. Now, you're basically going to take the offer that you have and slap it onto that image in big writing. Okay, we just want to make it super simple. We want people to know what they're looking at right away. This allows less fatigue in terms of the thinking process for the prospect, and they simply see a picture of a house with a bit of a banner that says, for example, right, VIP home seller program, your home sold guaranteed. Or we can use different apps. This app is called Mannequin. If you want a link to it, just comment below this video. I'll send you over the link. But you can actually create some fancier graphics. So more so like digital graphics, right? For example, we put together a home seller blueprint for one of our clients, slapped it on a nice desktop, right? And this is a very more professional, more better looking ad versus your basic Canva, which is something like this. Everything works. It's really just personal preference. And I recommend actually running like all of these at once to get the most amount of exposure possible. Okay, so those are just some examples of what that would look like. Now, this is probably the most high leverage thing that you could do. And if you have the capability to do it, I highly recommend doing this. We were doing this with a real estate team a short while ago, and we were literally booking like 10 in-person showings every single week just from posting one property per day. So I'll break this down, but this is super, super high leverage. So to successfully do this, there's a couple different options that you have, right? Option one is you could partner with a team or a top producing agent that has a high volume of listings, and you would actually just ask them, hey, do you mind if I market your listings completely for free and like try and help you bring buyers to your listing, right? Try and get more eyeballs on your listing. I'll do it completely for free. And what agent would say no to that, right? Most agents are going to say yes. The second thing that you can do is partner with a brokerage that allows you to actually market any and all of the listings within the brokerage. So for example, most cloud-based brokerages like Real, EXP, you can actually market other agents' listings as long as you're giving that agent credit as the representative of that listing, right? So that's really the only thing that you have to do. And again, you have to get approval from your broker and make sure that you're following the guidelines. But I promise you, if you can do this, it will massively increase the amount of showings and the amount of activity that you're having on a daily basis, because you will literally have buyers reaching out to you so frequently to actually view homes in person. It's like a secondary realtor.com or realtor.ca. So very high leverage. What you would do is you would follow this exact framework. So whatever the listing is, right, you always put a nice headline. So for example, new listing alert. Here you put the address, beds, baths, a couple details about the property. Now you'll notice that the price is not written in the description, because when you make the marketplace post, you will put the price of the home. Now, another trick to have really good success with this framework is by using like average median priced homes. So for example, if the average price is 300,000, 400,000 in your market, then you would use homes in between 300 and 400,000. And this really just allows you to have a higher volume of people coming through as well, that are looking for homes at that price point, essentially, right? So quite often we find these buyers are, in the process of being pre-approved, or maybe they're just starting, but they are engaged and they actually want to go see these properties because they know that they're on the market and they're not going to last long, right? So again, very good way to generate interest and lots of in-person showings. And at the end of the day, getting face-to-face with these people is literally the most crucial thing, right? So industry stat, the agent that gets face-to-face wins the business 80% of the time, right? So what does that tell you? You got to get face-to-face. So again, you're going to follow this framework and post a listing to Marketplace every single day. For example, if you have hundreds of listings, you could literally make a post every single day and then monitor them, take them down as they sell, so on and so forth, and keep track, right, of which ones have performed well, and try and keep tabs on why they performed well, right? Was it the price point? Was it the photos? Was it the description? Like what specifically about that made it perform as well as it did. So if you found value in this video and you want access to weekly trainings, additional assets that we're actually using with our clients right now, I give away these assets on a weekly basis through our free Facebook group. So below this video, I'm going to include a link to our free Facebook community. Join the group, get some value, and hope to see you soon.